world? It's your boy Rip Johnson, aka T Butler, and let me be the first to wish you all a Merry Christmas from the Black Top. I'm by myself today, rolling solo, you know. No Tony Ball game, no H-Town. They out doing shopping and whatever. It's the time for giving and receiving, unless you're the Detroit Pistons. Because all they receiving is a bunch of ass kickings. You know what I mean? And I know they ain't loving none of that. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys been paying attention right now. For those who don't know, they're like on a 25-game losing streak. And it's not that they've lost, 25 games. It's the fact that they've lost 25 games in a row. What's going on over there? Seriously. The hell is going on over there? Right? I see a lot of the analysts breaking it down, trying to explain like, oh, well, maybe it's they're a young team and the chemistry and they're down on themselves and, whatever. And I'm just sitting back looking at it going, it ain't that hard to see what's going on right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's the coaching. I saw Big Perk, he tapped on it a little bit today. And when I saw him, I was like, that's what I'm talking about, Big Perk. Somebody come in here and call it how it is. Monty Williams, he is the coach of the Pistons. And good dude, well respected around the league. A few years back, he had a tragedy with his wife and everything that went down, and everybody rallied around him. Seems like a real soft-spoken, good dude. He really does. And I respect that, you know what I mean? But we ain't talking about the off-field stuff, dog. We talking about what's going on between them lines and in that locker room. So all that off-field sympathy and all of the love that they give you for that, Jimmy's cracking corn, dog. And I don't give a damn. We talking about how you gonna go ahead and bring these young lions up in here to war. And you ain't doing a good job of that, my man. At all. Perk made a little comment today. I think he was like, yeah, I think he's lost the locker room and so forth. You know how Big Perk go. Nah, Big Perk. He ain't lose the locker room, dog. He ain't never had it. He's never had it, bro. His personality doesn't fit with that, okay? Now understand this. He came from Phoenix doing the same thing, dog. He came from Phoenix. He lost the locker room there with Aiden and all that. Remember, Aiden didn't even want to play for my man. He wouldn't even talk to him. I remember somebody asked him a question and was like, hey, coach, have you talked to Aiden? What's the story with him? His response was, I haven't talked to him. What in the ass? Look here, dog. Nah. That's unacceptable. You the coach. How you don't know what's going on with your own players, baby? Nah, that's terrible coaching right there, dog. So they got to get him up out of there. You understand? Listen, everybody knows, not everybody, but I'm going to break it down for you right now. Anybody who's been around the game, who's a student of the game, who played the game, who loves the game, knows that coaching is everything. You got to be able to motivate the troops. You got to be able to get them guys going when they're not going. Pat them on the cheeks when they need that patting on the cheeks to get them going. But you don't sit up here and you got to treat everybody differently. Every player's a little bit different. Some dudes, I understand. You know what I'm saying? You got to go in there and hit them with the Ralph Trash, Von and Beast, Mr. Sensitivity to them. I get all that. Then there's other guys, you just talk to them straight. No nonsense. Look here, dog. You're stinking it up. Get your gas and get in. Let's go. Got it, coach. You know what I mean? But you got to know how to balance the two. You got to have different gears as a good coach. You can't just be monotone and treat everybody with the kitten mittens on when you're dealing with lions out there, man. You got lions in there. You got a full-blown dog pound of young dudes in there. You got my man Cade over there. You got my man Bohan. You got Jalen and Jaden on your team. And they are young lions out there ready to eat. You know what I'm saying? They need Mufasa to lead them in the battle, dog. And that ain't him. That ain't him. He's too nice of a coach to give it to him when he need to give it to him. You understand what I'm saying? You can't sit up here and do that. Let me tell you something. Greg Popovich, one of the greatest coaches of all time. Y'all know who he is. Spurs coach, killing it. I remember one time he had the Hall of Famers on the whole bench on the league. They were stinking up the place. And he went in there and he got on his knee and the camera snuck in on him. And I swear that Pop looked dead in their faces, was like, you're stinking it up. And I need y'all to get out there and put some stank on it. Put some stank on it out there. Pop told him to put some stank on it, dog. That's what you got to do sometimes. And guess what? They responded. And they went out there and they did their job and got that dub up in there. You know what I mean? All I'm saying is you got to know how to talk to him and when to talk to him. He's too monotone. He don't have the locker room. He be talking to them guys in there, dog. He ain't got no passion. It don't have passion. So they sit up there in one ear and out the other and hit the earbuds. You know what I'm saying? They ain't listening to him, man. They're not listening to him. Cade sat on the podium last night and he looked at he was like, stats like, this ain't us. This record ain't us. Like he can't accept it, which tells me that he a dog. Like he wants to get out there and get it, man. So they got to make some changes, dog. They got to make some changes. Either they got to make a change in the coach or the coach got to make some changes in himself. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you what you need to do, Monty, if you're listening. Go into that locker room when they're in there bull crapping and half-assing and let them know, hey, you're stinking it up out there. You're smelling like old booty holes tied to a fan, just stinking up the arena. Got them in here saying, you know what I mean, trade the team. We ain't having none of that. And then you let your assistant coach come in behind you and say, hey, guys, listen, he doesn't mean your booty holes tied to a fan, okay? He just means he wants more out of you, okay? Because that's what assistant coaches do. See, that's what I'm trying to say. He's a glorified assistant coach. He's a great assistant coach because he's the guy that'll come over there and rub your shoulders and say, hey, kid, get out there and do your thing. Coach means he just sees a lot in you. You understand? Oh, thanks, coach. I'll do that. And for those really sensitive guys or sensitive women, that's what they need. But the other guys in there, they need that, hey, come here, dog. What's up? I want you to keep shooting till your arm falls off. I don't give a damn if you miss the last 10 shots because you're going to make the next 10. You understand me? Yeah, coach, go get it. He got to learn how to balance the two. But he ain't doing a good job of it, man. So I just hope they turn it around. They might need to get him up out of there. I think they do. And I think they need to get a stronger voice up in the locker room, man. And that's my 2 cents on the Pistons. All right, listen, like I said before, y'all, I'm not going to take up a lot of your time and none of that because I know everybody's out there shopping, trying to get it in like me because I ain't done nothing yet. I'm the guy who waits to like Christmas Eve to wrap everything up. I'm a horrible, but they do get them gifts. But anyways, let's get to what we want to get to. I told you guys on the last podcast that on Fridays, we're going to have Cheeks of the Week. Cheeks of the Week thumbs up means you was killing it in outfits, you're sexy as hell, and you've been doing the damn thing all week long. Cheeks of the Week's down is you're stinking up the joint. You understand? Buns, booty cheeks, trash. Gonna be on Shack to the Food. You're horrible. That's what it means. All right? So today I'm doing Cheeks of the Week thumbs up. And my thumbs up Cheeks of the Week goes to a few people that I've seen on the television scene. And I saw it a couple of places that was just killing it in the outfits. It was tough. I had a couple of runners in there, a couple of runner-ups. Chanel Boomke, she is fine as all get out. She just got married. Kudos to her. I hope it lasts a long time and you do your thing. But I'm going to tell you right now, when Chanel be up there on her show doing her thing and she talking in them outfits, looking at the camera, she's amazing. I'm right with her like, get it, girl. As soon as she turns sideways, though, I dummy out, dog. I black out. Next thing I know, ESPN's on. I don't even know what she was saying. I just be looking. She just turned, and all of a sudden she turned sideways. I'm like, I'm gone, dog. I'm gone. Too much cheeks. And then you got, Miss Kimberly. Oh, my goodness, Miss Kimberly. This week in the red and the Santa outfits? Wait a minute. I'm sitting up here like I need to be Santa and you need to be Miss Claus up in there. You know what I mean? She was ridiculous. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring up, of course, Molly. You know what I'm saying? 'Tis the season to be Molly up in here is what I call her because she was looking delicious as always. But, you know, it was between really all three. But it came down to Miss Kimberly because she had on the Santa hat, man. And you know, ever look at somebody's dog and she just looked like she smelled good? Like I was literally looking at her like, damn, she looked like she smelled good. But they all made my goatee twitch. I'm going to keep it a buck. They all made my goatee, but at the end of the day, I choose Miss Kimberly as my Cheeks of the Week this week. Keep doing what you're doing, killing them outfits, killing the show. You're doing great, no doubt. That's the way I feel about that right there. All right, y'all. Ladies, I ain't left y'all out because in this world, every lady could be Cheeks of the Week on my list. And I ain't forgot about y'all. Cheeks of the Week could be men too. So if y'all want to have a Cheeks of the Week on there, put in the comment box, comment, say what you got to say, and I'll shout it out. You know what I mean? So go ahead and do that. But either ways, I want everybody to be safe out there. Have a good time. Have a very Merry Christmas. Enjoy the kids. Enjoy the loved ones. Do y'all thing, man. Thank you for joining the Blacktop. I hope next year, as we keep growing and keep growing and get growing, we'll just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I'm going to add more stuff in here for y'all to look at and check out and all that good stuff, man. Like I said before, we about to take off like draws on prom night, if you know what I'm saying. So hang in there, do y'all thing, be safe, and I'll talk to y'all later, man. One.